Hey there, this is Atul from Team K29 Academy, and in this video, I'm going to talk about a question that came from Jyoti in my today's AI class, a free class that I did. And this question I keep getting multiple times. So I thought I'll take this to record a video in depth and tell you if you have someone like if you have a career gap. So I'm recording for Jyoti, but I'll also be useful. So if you have a career break or know someone who might be struggling with that, so first of all, can I get a job with a career gap? If yes, how? And is even AI should be doing AI and how AI will help in getting an AI at the with a career gap. So first and most important things I want to tell you is that it works. And whatever I'm going to share here, this is an example of Raj Lakshmi. She had a career break. She's based in the US, and she had a career break. And she was mentioning that, oh, is it struggling? And I gave the whole path, which I'm going to discuss here in this video as well. And this is what her own words. I got an offer from Infosys as a consultant. I've attended only one interview and got selected. Hope you remember I had a break in my career and I had an in-person interview and was so confident in technical part. So I'll tell you how she did it. This is another one, Meghna, and she is based in here in the UK, and she had a career break as well. I think she had around 7, 8 years of break for her son's birth. After that, she back into now worked on. She did into DevOps, containers, Kubernetes, and so on. A couple of years back, and now working with British Telecom as well. So this totally works, and it should work as well for you. I'll first cover is that how you can how you can show and what needs to be done, and then I'll cover the second part, which is why AI, and I'll tell you my story as well. Back in 2002, 2003, that changed my life as well. Coming from non-IT background, I'm talking about. So first is you should be leveraging your own existing skills, or whatever your skills. If you have done anything like project manager, program manager, or a business analyst, whatever your skill you have done, companies do value that. So put that and then enhance on top of that AI and so on. Second thing what you should be doing is what companies don't like is that someone had a break and then they have to train them. That's where the challenge is. But if you go with an employer and say, I've already know all these things I can do and I've done some projects, and this is to showcase them the project and do the hands-on based learning. This is what I call everyone about. So make sure that you do the project and build the portfolio of a project, create a GitHub account, show it there. In LinkedIn also there's a way we cover. We teach how to show it, maybe put into LinkedIn about the projects what you've done, and then showcase them nicely in the in interview. That sorry, in the resume. That's important. Third thing is then there are a lot of certifications, especially AWS and Azure. Both the Azure is from Microsoft, AWS is from Amazon. Both do their certification, so that can also show that hey, you taken an effort and so on. Then there are a lot of freelancing, internship, or entry level jobs that gives a lot of lot of uh, jobs around that part. So if you have a career break and if you can show them internship are a good way to start, or freelancing job, or entry level jobs to enter, do couple of months, and then you can go for more higher paid job as well, or more advanced jobs. Then there's a networking, connect with potential recruiters. In fact, we do a separate, there might be a separate video on this, on how to connect with LinkedIn, especially the 13-point checklist we cover in on LinkedIn. Uh, but every time you see a post, reach out to the potential employers as well. I've already mentioned about entry level jobs or junior jobs as well. Now, the seventh point is very important. Address the gap directly, either in an interview or resume. Mention that there is a you should highlight, especially a lot of ladies who come, they have done for family, and companies do know and understand that. Also, a lot of companies, these companies, especially in IT or IT companies, they get a grant or scholarship, or the money from government, especially in US, Canada, UK, Europe, these countries, or some part of it now in India as well, rehiring or reskills someone who already with probably mid-level like individuals. So government gives grant to rehire them, and it's also comparatively companies have to pay slightly less, and it's okay for you, in my view. Don't worry too much about the money part to begin with, to renter after the gap as well. So be very don't be feel shy. There's nothing wrong as long as you have done the work, which is hands-on lab and project work as well. Now, the most important is why AI. AI is very growing field. There is 1.3 trillion market industry AI, and especially in AI nowadays, AI, generative AI, agentic AI, AI agents, um, and then a lot of jobs are coming in that AI field as well. So it's growing rapidly AI field. There's lots and lots of job available in the market. In fact, there are not enough good resources who know these things. So that's why focus on skills, learning, building, project based, and companies will definitely hire you. I'll tell you my own case as well on. So as I said, so back in 2000, when I was entering, I think it was 2000. And let me first show it to you if those who are not familiar with me, especially if not known much, I'll probably just show it to you. That's my experience in IT, of now close to 2.5 decades of IT experience now. But when I started on back in 2000, 2001, these are some of the clients I've worked, and this is me. My first job was less than, if you see here, less than $100 a month. And then, but from there, I've grown to 400, 500, 700, 900, excess of 1,000 pounds a day. So back in 2002 or 2003, I was transitioning from non-technical or non-IT job from mechanical engineering to IT. And I did my internship. First job was very for in IT. I was doing networking, cabling, laptop installation, etc. And then I was parallelly working on working in a server room as a helping some Oracle database administrator, a DBA. It used to be big shots on those old days in 2001, 2002, I'm talking about. So they were building, they were a database administrator on Oracle so I used to learn from that individual, and he was doing e-business suite, which is Oracle e-business suite, financials, supply chain management, human capital, HR management, and then ERP and CRM. So I started entering into that field because it was new in that time, Oracle e-business suite, and I did a lot of work, or I supported, or in fact helped that senior DBA to install, build, deploy e-business suite. And then when I went to Oracle interview, there were around 7,000 individuals who went on a walk-in in India, and India is huge that interviews happen. So that I entered into e-business suite, and when I went there, out of 7,000 individuals, I was the only one, or sorry, we were three of those who only knew Oracle e-business suite database as a database administrator who was managing e-business suite, and they took us immediately without any return. They took us for the next interview round and multiple interviews that happened. I was good in e-business suite at the time, back in 2003, 2002, 2003, and that's how I got a job eventually in Oracle. And then there's no looking back. Same thing when I was transitioning to um, back in 2005, 2006, or 2007. 2009, I wrote a book, but I entered into security at that time was hugely popular. So if you enter into a skill which is in demand right now, getting a job is much easier. So that happened in AI for me. So just to do a quick recap, I think um, gap is not a problem, but as long as you do the project-based, implementation-based learning, and you can show to the employer saying that you have it, what it takes, and you can do the job, and that's where and be vocal and be okay to have that gap. Companies know and understand them, show them why you had a gap, not because you were not because companies fired you, but give them a genuine reason saying that you took voluntarily that gap because of the skill building, or you took a decision to take a little bit break of the family reason, or whatever the reason I have. I hope that makes sense. If you have any other question, don't hesitate to ask. I did another video, I think it'll be on this channel only, or I'll be uploading this video on YouTube as well about a lot of other things which are doing. So if you have any other question, do let me know in the comment section. And also I'll be referring, if you're watching this in YouTube, check the description below for the classes, free classes I run, so that you can also learn what to do, what the roadmap, complete roadmap, hands-on lab and project we do. All the best, and thanks for watching this video. Take care and bye for now.